Everyone loves their mom's cooking, but many kids want to try cooking on their own too. To make this wish come true, we'll teach you recipes that you can make without using a knife or a stove. They're safe for kids to make on their own. It's time for Baba's Cooking School!
Welcome to Baba's Cooking School.
Mr. Baba, thank you for teaching us today.
Thanks for coming. Looks like they're a bit nervous. It's Karin and Aoi, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys cook at home?
I sometimes help my mom, but I'm not confident.
Is that right?
Yes.
You help your mom cook
Yes, I do.
sometimes? What about you, Aoi?
I've cooked before. A little bit in science club.
Science club?
Yes.
You cooked.
Right.
Interesting. In my case, I helped my mom cook and do the laundry and clean since I was in elementary school.
Wow.
In my family, you couldn't eat unless you helped out. What do you say we learn some recipes so you can surprise your mom and dad at home?
Okay.
Okay.
Still a bit nervous?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's say our favorite foods then.
Okay.
What's your
Okay.
favorite food?
My favorite is curry.
You like curry, huh?
Yes.
How many bowls can you eat?
3 bowls.
Impressive. Would you drink curry?
No, because it's a food.
Oh, I see. Your curry obsession hasn't gone that far.
I have too many favorite foods.
Really? Too many?
Yes.
Is there anything you don't like?
I'm not a big fan of squash.
Squash.
No.
Why not?
It makes my mouth feel gross.
You don't like the texture.
That's right.
What about sweet potato?
I like it.
Aren't they pretty similar though?
No.
No?
No.
Really? You said no right away. Is there a big difference?
Sweet potatoes are fluffy, but squash is mushy.
I see. They're mushy.
Yeah.
That might just be how they're prepared.
Oh.
Your mom might be a bad cook. Right?
Yes.
Why don't we start cooking then? Today we're making something everyone eats on field trips and on sports day. What do you think it is?
Rice balls?
Rice balls.
Correct. Today we're going to make rice balls.
Today's lesson is on making rice balls. Will Karin and Aoi learn to make them well? For this recipe, you will need rice, salted salmon, rice seasoning, cooking sake, salt, nori seaweed, and whatever fillings you would like in your rice ball.
I'm sure you both enjoy the rice balls that mom makes you, but when you make your own, it tastes even better.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's get started, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
The first step is cooking the rice.
To start, we need to fill up the cup with 1 go of rice. Do you know what a go of rice is?
No.
No.
No? This is what you use. It's a measuring cup. Fill this up and you'll have 1 go.
Okay.
Fill it up all the way.
Like that?
You need to fill it up right to the brim to get 1 go, so even out the top. Like this. Just like that.
Oh, I see.
Now, pour it in there. Your turn, Aoi.
Here.
Okay.
That's it. Just like that.
Done.
Good. Now that we put 2 go into the bowl, there's something we need to do before we can cook it. What do you think that is?
Wash it?
That's correct.
Why do we need to wash it?
Rice is covered in something called bran. By washing the rice, you can take away the smell of the bran and remove any grime. In Japanese, we call that grinding the rice. To start, just run it under the water. That's right. In olden times, white rice was very valuable and was thought of as a blessing from the heavens. So when they were washing it, they would make sure not to lose even a single grain. Look at this.
Wow.
This white stuff is the bran that was on the surface of the rice. and grime. We need to wash it some more. Now go ahead and use your hands. When doing so, spread your fingers and mix it around gently so you don't damage the rice. That's it. Good. You're being super gentle, but that's good. That way you don't damage the rice. Good. Our rice is all washed.
Once you wash the rice, put it into the rice cooker along with some water.
Go ahead, Karen.
Okay.
Good. Make sure you get every last grain.
Every last one?
Yes. We use 2 go of rice, so pour water up to the marker that says 2. Right up to the marker. Little more, little more. Stop.
Oh,
That looks perfect. Now we need to let the rice absorb the water. So let's let it sit
Yeah.
for 30 minutes and then turn on the switch.
Okay.
okay.
By letting the washed rice sit for about 30 minutes instead of cooking it right away, you get a delicious, fluffy finish. Once you've let the rice absorb water, choose the white rice setting on your rice cooker and press start.
Our rice has finished cooking.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall we check it?
Okay.
Will you open the lid?
Really?
Go ahead.
Is it this
Yep.
button?
Wow.
Wow.
How is it?
It smells nice.
Yeah?
It's really cooked.
Yes, it looks cooked.
Cooking the rice seems to have gone well. Now, what kind of rice ball will they make with this rice? It's time to prepare the fillings. We have lots of tasty-looking fillings here. First, let's start by making salmon rice balls.
Do you know what this is?
Salmon.
Yes, it's something called salted salmon. It's salmon that has been salted. We need to cook the salmon, but this is a non-stove recipe, so we'll be using the microwave.
What?
The microwave?
That's right.
Yes, you can cook salmon without using a stove, as long as you have a microwave. Here's another tip.
What do you think this is?
Oil?
Vinegar?
No, it's not vinegar. It's actually sake. By drizzling a little sake on the salmon, you can take away the fishy smell.
Sounds fishy.
Fishy? Get out of here with those dad jokes.
By drizzling sake on the salmon, you can take away the fishy smell and also make the meat soft and tasty.
Okay, Aoi,
Yes?
go ahead and wrap it.
Okay.
Make sure it covers the whole plate. That's it. Now twist the box. There you go. Perfect.
By covering the salmon in plastic wrap before putting it in the microwave, you can trap the moisture and heat it up without drying it out. Once it's ready, put the salmon in the microwave and heat it at 600 watts for 2.5 minutes. Will the microwave really cook the salmon?
Go ahead and open it. Watch out, it's hot.
Wow.
When taking out the plate, use a towel to protect your hands. Be careful when you take the wrap off, too, because the steam can be hot.
So, how does it look? How does it smell?
Salmon.
Salmon.
Does it smell nice? Smells like salmon, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks delicious! Just like that, you can cook salmon in the microwave.
Now, let's break it apart so it's easier to use.
Use chopsticks to break apart the meat of the salmon. There's an important thing to keep in mind when doing this.
Mr. Baba, what's this?
Those are the bones.
The bones?
Yes, better take those out. You don't want bones to end up in your rice ball.
Okay.
It comes off easily.
Yes, it does.
Make sure you take all the bones out, even the small ones, so they don't stick in your throat.
Excellent job.
Really?
No more bones.
Good.
Give me 5.
Yes.
All right.
Now it's time to shape the rice balls.
Okay, Karin. Fill the bowl up with the amount of rice you want for your rice ball. Maybe a bit more. That looks about right. You like to play it safe, don't you? I thought you'd be bold.
Once you've put the rice in the bowl, mix in the salmon you broke apart.
Mix it around so you'll get salmon in every bite. Mix it well.
Okay.
Once you've mixed the rice, transfer it onto some plastic wrap to make it easier to shape.
That's it.
I'm using my hands.
You just went for it, huh? Well, you do normally use your bare hands when making rice balls. That's it. Now, let's begin forming them into triangles. Go ahead. Yeah,
How do you do it?
use your left hand to adjust the thickness and your right hand to form it into a triangle.
By using your left hand to adjust the thickness and shaping your right hand into a triangle, you'll be able to make a clean triangle shape.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yes.
I'm done too.
Yeah? All right, looks good. Karen's rice ball looks good. What's going on with yours, Aoi?
It's space food.
Space food?
It's got a super homemade feel to it. This is nice, though. You've each got your own uniquely shaped rice ball.
You can also easily switch out salmon for rice seasoning to make rice seasoning rice balls.
Wow.
It's a triangle, right?
Nice.
Try to imagine you're molding a triangle using clay.
I haven't played with clay in years.
Is that right? I haven't touched clay in years either. But try to remember what it was like.
With that, Karin and Aoi finish making 2 kinds of rice balls. To finish off, they make the classic rice ball where you wrap the rice around whatever ingredient you like. Karin chooses her favorite, pickled plums. Aoi goes with dried bonito flakes.
That's a great triangle. Really?
Wow.
You're getting pretty good at this. You've really improved.
Thanks for teaching me.
Wow.
I know, right?
Lastly, sprinkle some salt over the rice ball, wrap it with seaweed, and you're done.
Mine looks a bit wonky.
That's totally okay. It adds character. You both wrapped it the same way. Okay. All done?
All done.
Good. You're all done. You both did really well considering it's your first try.
Yep.
Yep.
Rice balls you made yourself are sure to be delicious. So why don't we go ahead and try them?
Okay.
Okay.
All right?
Let's try the rice balls.
All right. Let's go ahead and try the rice balls you made. Ready?
Thanks
Thanks
for the
for the food.
How is it?
That's so good.
Good? So good it makes you smile? Tastes good? Glad to hear that. Always really going for it. Which one was your favorite?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. It's impossible to rank them?
Yes.
All tasty?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Always already finished all of them. Remember, that's a whole go of rice. You cooked 2 go between the 2 of you. What did you think about cooking the rice?
I thought cooking rice was easy, but it turned out to be pretty hard. So from now on, I want to make sure I help out my mom.
Great.
I couldn't quite mold them into the shape I wanted, but they tasted great.
If you remember what you learned today, you should be able to make it again.
Yes.
So give it a try, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's all for today's lesson.
Thank you for teaching us, Mr. Baba.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now let's go over what we learned today. Here are the ingredients you'll need. Measure 2 go of uncooked rice with a measuring cup. Wash the rice with water. Pour the rice and some water into the rice cooker and let it sit for 30 minutes before pressing start. Drizzle cooking sake on the salmon and lightly cover it with plastic wrap. Heat for 2.5 minutes on 600 watts. Break down the meat of the salmon and remove any bones. Add the salmon into 1 rice ball's worth of rice and mix. Cover the rice in plastic wrap and shape it into a triangle. Add rice seasoning into 1 ball of rice and mix. Cover the rice in plastic wrap and shape it into a triangle. Spread rice on plastic wrap, place your ingredients in the middle and shape it. Lightly season the rice ball with salt and wrap it in seaweed. We hope you try this recipe at home!